Top 10 inventions that changed the world. The wheel, circa 3500 BCE. Let's roll back to where it all began. Literally. The wheel wasn't just the spark for transportation, it made ancient commutes a whole lot smoother. Imagine cavemen dragging stuff on the ground, and then one genius yells, "Hey, what if it spins?" The rest is history. Thank you, wheel, for chariots, cars, and lazy office chairs. Fire, prehistoric times. Okay, fire isn't technically an invention, but controlling it? That was game-changing. Cooking food, staying warm, scaring off predators, it's the original Swiss Army knife. Plus, without fire, there'd be no marshmallow roasting or candlelit dinners. Primitive humans would have had much less romance. The printing press, 1440. Johannes Gutenberg's printing press made books affordable and widespread. No more painstakingly copying texts by hand. Imagine medieval monks crying tears of joy. Now we binge-read novels and endlessly scroll memes, all thanks to Gutenberg. Electricity, 18th to 19th century. Electricity lit up our lives, quite literally. From Franklin flying a kite in a storm, kids, don't try this at home, to Edison's light bulb, it's the lifeblood of modern society. Without electricity, we'd still be squinting at candlelight or shouting at Alexa to light the torch. The Internet, 20th century. Ah, the Internet. Initially created for military use, it's now where we spend 90% of our time looking at cat videos, shopping for things we don't need, and arguing with strangers on Twitter. Love it or hate it, it's hard to imagine life without Wi-Fi. The steam engine, 1712. The engine that puffed and chugged its way into the Industrial Revolution. Suddenly, factories were buzzing, trains were rolling, and people could travel farther than the next village. The steam engine, the OG of long-distance travel before airplanes made it boring. The telephone, 1876. Can you hear me now? Alexander Graham Bell's invention revolutionized communication. Before the phone, you'd have to shout across the field or wait weeks for a letter. Now, thanks to Bell, we can call someone across the world or screen unknown numbers like pros. Vaccines, 1796. Edward Jenner's discovery of the smallpox vaccine changed the health game. Before vaccines, people relied on herbs, hope, and questionable hygiene. Today, thanks to vaccines, diseases that once wiped out populations are rare, and doctors have a fighting chance. Go science! The airplane, 1903. The Wright brothers gave us wings, sort of. Their invention turned cross-country journeys into quick flights, instead of epic road trips. Planes are also the reason you can complain about legroom at 30,000 feet. Thanks, Orville and Wilbur. The computer, 20th century. From room-sized machines to pocket-sized smartphones, computers have redefined everything. Remember when computers were just for work? Now, they're for watching Netflix, sending emojis, and Googling how to fix my computer. Honorable mentions. The compass. Because wandering aimlessly in the forest isn't as fun as it sounds. Concrete. Without it, we'd still be living in wooden huts. Refrigeration. No more salting meat for preservation. We've got ice cream now. Without these inventions, humanity would still be in the Stone Age, literally. They made life easier, smarter, and a whole lot more entertaining.